Hi, bombshells. How is everyone? You can tell it's kind of humid outside. My hair like poofed out. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes to let more people jump online, but real quick, let me introduce myself. If you're kind of new to the group, welcome. I'm Robbie. I'm the photographer here at Boudoir. I've been shooting professionally for 15 years, and I started specializing in just boudoir because it's my all-time favorite 4 years ago, and that's when I opened up my own boudoir studio. And my studio is in North Dallas, like kind of by like Addison, Richardson, Plano, like, you know, up there where all the cities kind of mesh together, you know. So really far North Dallas, you know. Do me a favor, if you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. I'm swiping on my screen because Facebook, when I'm live, doesn't always show me comments. So I really hope it works tonight so I can see if you have like any questions or anything, you know. But yeah, do me a favor, if you comment, or comment anything, comment, say hi, drop an emoji, type, you know, that you're watching live, or type that you're watching the replay, just because it helps boost the video and the algorithm, you know, and like Facebook pushes it out to more people's feeds and stuff like that. And I want you guys to be able to see this stuff. So yeah, somebody comment for me real quick so I can make sure that this is even working, because there's been quite a few times that I've done a live, and then when I'm done and I go back and look at the comments, there's a ton of comments that were live that I never saw. Like, and I don't know, let me see. Like, oh, hi, Bridget. Hi, Mom. Okay, here we go. Yes, I can see the comments. Thank you, Mom. I'm going to wait just a little bit to give people a chance to hop online. This weather has been phenomenal, but I think it's not good for the allergies. Like, I think stuff is starting to bloom now, which I guess makes sense. We are officially in March now, but like 90 degrees already? Like, it's crazy. Hi, Misty. I am so glad the sun is out though, because like, I live for summertime, sun, heat. Like, I'm not into winter, darkness, you know. I cannot wait until the sun starts setting later in the day. Like, I don't know, like when it gets dark, like I'm just ready to go to bed. Like I should be in bed already, like, you know. So yeah, do me a favor, comment live if you're watching live, comment replay, or just say hi, do anything, drop an emoji. Okay, so have any of y'all driven to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday and like been crushed? Like, I was so crushed. Like, it's like the most disappointing feeling. Like when you pull in and you're like, why is it so dark? And like, then you're like, it's Sunday. That's why. And then like, since I'm talking about Chick-fil-A, okay, so like anytime I do get, I try not to eat too much fast food, but if I'm going to eat fast food, I usually eat Chick-fil-A, you know? Tanya, you did this just a few weeks ago. Yeah, I thought, oh, I'm going to get a sweet tea on the way to the studio. It's going to just, like, that sweet tea just like always hits the spot, you know? And like nobody else's sweet tea is that good, you know? And, it was so sad. I was so crushed. Like, it's so disappointing. And then speaking of Chick-fil-A, like I went to, I don't remember where I was, but I was like not in one of my normal neighborhoods, you know, like it wasn't a normal Chick-fil-A that I go to. But like, why is it that some of these Chick-fil-A's like make it so difficult to find the drive-through entrance? Like, I went around this Chick-fil-A like 2-3 times trying to figure out how the hell to get into the drive-through lane, because they have like cones everywhere. They have it blocked off everywhere. Like, you know, I understand like trying to manage the traffic flow and everything, but like nobody was even there, you know? So like it was hard to figure out where to pull in, you know? And then I finally started noticing their signs, but the signs are like this big. The writing is like this small. Like they're so easy to miss. Like I was ready to just drive off. I was so mad. I could not figure, like, why do they have to make it so complicated? Like, or like make bigger signs or like have a map. I don't know. Like, I mean, and then, yeah, this is when I guess it was like a newer Chick-fil-A because they had two covered drive-through lanes. So it was massive. And it was, you know, and then one of the lanes was closed because I guess it was too early or they weren't busy enough or something. So then it was even harder because sometimes like if the cars are already in the lanes, you can figure it out, like where to go. But I could not figure this Chick-fil-A out. Like it was, I was not happy. And then I finally figured it out and I'm just like, ooh, I was like, or, you know, like, and you know, you're already hangry because like, that's why you're there is to get some food, you know. Oh, Missy, I know, isn't that? That is the super hot Miss Alicia right there doing this super sexy silhouette shot. Look at that. Just slaying it. Yeah, yeah. Well, and that was last week and then today they're closed. So like, what is, you know what? It's probably the universe telling me I don't need no Chick-fil-A. Like, it's probably the universe telling me, Robbie, cut back on the Chick-fil-A. I mean, I don't feel like I go there that much. Like, I don't know, maybe once a month or something. Like when like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like I got a doctor's appointment or something and like I just don't have time or whatever. Like, sometimes I just get a craving for the chicken strips or the waffle fries, you know? So, I mean, I don't think I go there that much, but I don't know. And, yeah. Anyway, okay, I need to move on. So, yeah, if you just hopped on to the live, hi Ginger. Yeah, if you just hopped on, do me a favor, comment live or comment replay, or you just say hello, just to boost the video so that it pops up in other bombshells feed, you know, because Facebook likes interaction and stuff, you know. And what we're doing today is I'm going to go through and show you guys like all the different goodies that you can get with your gorgeous photos, which I will start really quick with probably one of the more popular items that people love. Do you guys, and I feel like I'm probably going to age myself a little bit. Hi, Mandy. Let me see. She said, live into the kiddo needs attention. I get it. Let's see. Like, what time do you get? Like, how old are your kids, Mandy? Like, are they young? Like, is like this? No, I feel like, let me see. My sister has like a 3-year-old. I feel like this is usually her bedtime, but I guess the older they are, they can go to bed a little later. Like, I'm ready to go to bed anytime. Like, I get so excited when, like, I go to bed at 9. Like, I'm like, oh, yes, I made it to bed early. Hi, JJ. Okay, Mandy, you got 2 and 3. Also, they have, like, totally really different bedtimes, don't they? So, I imagine the 2-year-old is going to sleep a lot sooner than the 13-year-old. Okay, bedtime's 8. Oh yeah, but like this is like quiet hour, like before bedtime. Oh yeah, turn off. Don't they say too, like no TV screens or like phone, iPads or whatever, because like the blue light in your phone can keep you like awake later. Have you guys heard that? So like you shouldn't, like it's a bad idea to have the TV in your bedroom, you know, and then like you shouldn't be on your phone like right before bed because then it's harder to fall asleep. The 13-year-old doesn't need me for calm down time. Oh yeah, well, I will hope so. Okay, so one of the more popular items is these guys. Have y'all seen these? If you haven't, then you're probably a lot younger than me. But I had these when I was a little kid. And like, I remember like one of them I think I had a Disney one, and then I had another one, and I had the wonders of the, how many wonders of the world are there? Is there 7 wonders of the world? Because that would make sense because these can hold 7 images. So yeah, you pop it in here, you turn the wheel, and it rotates. And then when you look through here, you see you rotate through the 7 different images. And it's really, really cool because I don't know if they like do anything like when they process these or what, but the images just look vintage. You know what I mean? Like it's just like how they process the images or something to make these, or maybe it's because of this plastic that it's printed on, but they look real vintage, you know? So like, these are like really, really, and then look at how sexy is that. But yeah, you can see some of the images on there. And they're kind of like a little 3D, you know, but okay, so if you're a lot younger than me and you don't know how these work, like you look through there like binoculars, and then you have to make sure that you have it pointed to like a light source so that the light can go through here and like illuminate the images, you know? And they're just so super fun and cute. And like, I love the bombshells that send me videos when they gift these to their partners and like their reactions that, you know, like usually there's a lot of cussing and then a lot of like this, you know, like, or like, you know, and like jaws drop. Like those are all, you know, like very popular when people get these as a little gift. And they come in different colors. So you can get it in red. You can get it, you get it in black. And so my samples are kind of old, so they're kind of dusty and dirty. You can get it in blue. And then white. So probably white, black, and red are probably the most popular colors. And then on the front, okay, so if you're really new to the group, let me explain something to you guys. Okay, this is how extra I am, okay? And you'll figure that out the longer you're on in the group. But do you see, okay, so this says, I love you, but you can't read it because it's backwards because I have the camera flipped in selfie mode. And if you're in selfie mode, everything is flipped, right? Well, except for this, right? And my t-shirt, right? Because I have these t-shirts printed backwards. And then these, like this, is just like wooden, like I flip them. So like, let's see, I just totally took it off the hook that I had on. But look, let me show you. This is how extra I am. So when I have the camera in selfie mode, you know, this is actually backwards in real life. And then in real life, like if I want to be able to take pictures not using the selfie mode, I've got to do it back to normal so that you can read it. So, but like, yeah, I know I'm extra. But like, it used to annoy me, like making videos and stuff. And then like, I'm like, or like watching other people's videos and I'm like, what does their t-shirt say? And like half the time I'm like trying to figure out what the t-shirt says backwards and not paying attention to the video. So like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like order these, like print it backwards, you know, like, and then you can read it like anytime I go into, and you know, then I have other t-shirts that are printed normal so that like, if I'm doing regular video on my phone, then you can read it. So, but anyway, that was a little sidebar. So anyway, so it says, I love you. So you can have it, you know, unfortunately we can't do like whatever you want. Like you can't customize it completely because these are like metal plates that they have, I guess, where they make these, you know, where I order them. And so you just have, you can only choose from like the options they give us. So they do, I love you. They do happy birthday. And they do near Christmas, they do Merry Christmas. And I think that's it. So, or maybe they might do something for Valentine's Day, but I can't remember. But most of the time, bombshells who get these will do, hi Tabitha, hi Kelly. So most of the time when bombshells order these though, like the most popular thing is I love you, or they leave it blank because they don't want to date it, you know? So like they don't want like to pull it out in the middle of July and it says like Merry Christmas. You know what I mean? So like, so the most popular things that people print on here are definitely I love you, you know? I know, aren't they so cute? And then yeah, red, I want to say red, black, and then white are probably the most popular colors. I don't get a lot of people ordering the blue unless like their favorite color is blue, or their partners, or they're like getting this as a gift for their partner, and like their partner's favorite color is blue. Like, yeah, it's a really pretty blue, but I don't know, like I just don't get a lot of people getting the blue. And then like, let me see whose gorgeous pictures are on here. It's so hard to show off. Like, oh yeah, she's got some wing pictures in there. Yeah, so yeah, these hold 7 images. This reel holds 7 images. And then yeah, you guys pick the images that go in here, okay? So like, yeah, that's totally up to you, whatever you want. But that's probably one of the top 3 popular items, you know. Number 1 by far, any guesses what would be the most popular item in the studio that people want and ask about and they want their pictures in? Like, any guesses? I'm testing you guys. I'm giving you a chance to comment because like the more comments we have, the more people will see the video. Okay, no guesses? Nobody wants a guess? Yes, thank you, Tanya. Yes, Kelly, the albums or the books. These have got to be the number 1 most popular thing that bombshells want their images in. And the 3rd most popular is probably, has to be the smartphone app. So I will show you guys the smartphone app as soon as my old iPhone charges. That was dead when I got here. Dude, okay, this phone, okay, so this is an old iPhone that I have, and like, it was just, they're gonna give me like, I don't know, $50 for it, and I'm like, I might as well keep it as like a backup, you know? So I keep it here in the studio, and it uses the old iPhone charger. So I came in today, and I checked the phone, right? And I plugged it in. Okay, I plugged it into the charger, and then unknown to me, this wasn't plugged into the wall. I don't know who did that, but I didn't appreciate it. It was probably me. But like, as soon as I got here, I realized that my old iPhone I have in here just for like demonstration purposes or like backup wasn't even plugged in all this dang time. And then, you know, your iPhone, if it dies completely, it takes forever to start back up. Oh my God. Like, it's been, like, this is actually hot. It's been plugged in, charging forever. Like, let me see. Okay, it says 6% charge. You know, these old iPhones take forever to charge. Let's see. So yeah, the next thing besides the albums has got to be the smartphone app. And my smartphone app is gone. Aw. Oh, wait, did I accidentally put it in a folder? Well, all right then. I wonder I wonder if there's, like, I had to update the app or something. Okay, well, you get the idea. I mean, an app is an app. But, like, on your phone, you actually get, like, one of these icons, right, will be one of your pictures, and it'll have your name on there, okay? And then the smartphone app, as soon as you open it to see your images, you can download and save the images from the smartphone app to your phone. And it works on any phone, any smart device, actually. You could even do it on iPad, you know, but it works on Android, Apple, you know, iPads. You can actually, thank you, Shara. You can actually download the iPhone app or the smartphone app with your pictures. You can download it to as many devices as you want. So like you could have the smartphone app on your phone. Your, you know, partner can have it on their phone. You can share it if you want to. And then, or you could have it on like your your phone and your iPad, you know? And then their iPad, like it's unlimited. You could download it to as many devices as you want, you know? And then the best part is anytime you get a new phone, you just go back to the email that I send you with a special link. Okay, you have to have that special private link to download the smartphone app to your phone. You also have to have the password that I give you. So not just anybody can download your smartphone app. It's not in the App Store. It's totally private. And when I send you your smartphone app by email, I have instructions in there that say like, hey, copy and paste this somewhere, print it, save it in a folder in your computer, save it in a folder in your email so that you can always find that email with the link and the password to go back to so that you can keep on downloading the smartphone app anytime you get a new device, anytime you upgrade your phone, get a new phone, whatever the case is. And it's literally up forever. So like forever, like you could like from here until you're 80, 100 years old, you can keep downloading your smartphone app to remind yourself of what a gorgeous bombshell you are. So, but I really, really like it because when I give you your digitals on your USB drive, and here's, I have such pretty USB drives. So here's my USB drives, okay? It's crystal, or I guess glass, you know, rose gold metal here. It has my name like engraved on it. Okay, and then it comes in this pretty little magnetic box, and your USB goes right there. Okay, I love these. But when I give you your USB drive, I give you like the full size, full resolution digital file. So if you wanted to print these at any time later, you can. But these images are like the files are huge. Like, I don't know how many gigabytes are like on here, you know, but these images are just way too large to transfer over and save on your phone. So I love the smartphone app, and that's probably why it's so popular. It's because it's a very easy way to get your pictures saved onto your telephone. And then it's always available at any time, you know? And what else? Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah. So those are the top 3 most popular things. Yes, Julie. Yeah, this is in the top 3, the viewfinders. Yeah, they're called viewfinders. Right? Well, that's what I call them. I think that's what they're called in real life. Like, yeah. Viewfinders. So top 3, probably the viewfinder, then the smartphone app, and then, of course, the albums. And we have so many different options for albums. I'm going to show you, okay? So the albums actually come from this lab in Europe because they're so beautiful. And I haven't found anybody else that does this amazing quality of work when they print your books, but also has all the options that they have for your album. So it does take anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks for the album to get shipped to you guys, okay? So keep that in mind when you're scheduling your photo shoot if you're wanting to have an album in hand by a certain date, okay? So these gorgeous albums come in 3 different sizes. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so this one here is 8 by 8 inches, and they're all squares. So this is the 8 by 8. I don't know, like give you an idea what the size of my head maybe? Like give you perspective. This one here is 10 by 10. Okay, a little bigger. And then this is the biggest size they do, which is 12 by 12. Like, and it's just stunningly beautiful. What does this say? If we get the USB drive or the iPhone app, can we go back to you later and get the album if we don't get it up front? Tabitha, you could, but number one, I don't keep your images longer than I need to. So number one, I just don't have the storage space. Number two, I just don't want to be responsible. So once I know you have your pictures and your USB drive and everything, like I actually start deleting pictures and start reusing hard drives. So then if you come back later because you want something, it's a little difficult. And then number two, it is more cost effective to order your book up front at that time rather than coming back and like paying full price again. So I really, really encourage you to like get what you want like up front, you know, because you'll actually save money that way. You'll come ahead. If you come back later, it'll be like a little more expensive. So but when you come for your photo shoot, I'll explain it and walk you through everything, and it'll probably make a little bit more sense, you know. But yeah, it's totally more cost effective to go ahead and get what you want up front, you know, because my photo packages, like, you know, like it's like anywhere else, like the bigger the package you get, like the more savings you get. So it's just more cost effective to do it that way, you know. Hi, Lisa. I know. I'll give you guys an update on the giveaway when I'm done showing you all the goodies and everything. So yeah, this is the 12 by 12 album. Look how gorgeous. See, this is why I can't, like, I'm with this lab for life, and their customer service is phenomenal too. So they've got me like as a customer for life. But like, look how gorgeous this acrylic is. Like, so this acrylic in the front, we'll have an image, right? You choose whatever image you want on here. Look how thick this acrylic cover is too. Like, nothing's gonna happen to that bad boy, you know? Another option you can get with your album is you can have, you see the side of the paper here? There we go. It's like a super shiny silver. They call this gilding. So you can get gilding on the side of your pages and get different colors. So rather than like having it like this, where it's just like white paper, like you could get like silver, you could get gold, you can get rose gold. Let's see, I think this is a rose gold one, or maybe it's a copper one. Let's see, like here's a gold one. And my samples are beat up. Like yours aren't going to be like looked at by a ton of people all the time. And then like drop, like I've dropped these before, but which just tells you like how sturdy they are. But you know, in your home, they're going to be a little, you know, they're not going to be touched all the time. Well, I mean, I don't know. They probably should. They will be, you know, I hope they are. But you know, like you just have like, yeah, these are just like, I think I've had this apple for like 3 years. So, and they've been touched by a lot of people. That's not so bad. So, but anyway, that's the gilding, and you can get several different colors. Like my sister, her favorite color was purple. So she got purple gilding right here, and oh, it was so pretty. But yeah, there's several different colors that you can get, you know? And then, yeah, these acrylic, and look how pretty, like a black and white. Oh wait, I showed you black and white already. Okay, let me show you a color picture on the front. Like, look how pretty the color is too. Like, it just like pops on this acrylic. Like, look how gorgeous that is. So beautiful. And honestly, you like the video doesn't even do it justice. Like, you got to see it in person. Like, so I have tons of samples here in the studio for you to see. And so you can design your album. And then like, here's another. And so I'll show you a bunch of different cover options. I know my stuff is dusty. But like, here's one cover. So like, if you're not into this shimmery shine like me, there are non-shiny options for you guys. This is one of the, honestly though, I think this cover, this like silver here, is probably the #1 cover that most people get, you know? And I really think it's just because it's like so classic, you know? And then like, you could have a black and white or color picture here, and it's gonna look great. Like, it's kind of neutral. Let me see, do I have one with the color image on it? I didn't pull one out. But I feel like it's super popular because it's kind of neutral, you know? And I don't know, like it's not overly feminine, I feel like. And for women who are doing a photo shoot and they want to have an album to share with someone, I feel like this isn't so overly feminine, you know, that they kind of like, I don't know, think it's like, okay, you know. I know, right? The silver is so gorgeous. Okay, so let's see the different, oh, and then let me show you this too, actually. Okay, let me make sure I'm not showing any images that I can't share. Okay, I don't know, this should be okay. Okay, this one's probably safer. But like, look at the colors too, printed on here. Like, oh my goodness. Ugh. Seriously, I'm like obsessed with this lab. They do. So I think it's because I've gone through so many labs for, you know, I've tried different labs here and there throughout the years. And I know what a bad print job looks like, that I appreciate the companies, the labs that do an amazing job so much more. I have had so many, you know, women, or, and even back when I was doing weddings, like, you know, they get their digitals and their USB drive and then they go print an album somewhere else. And then they're like in tears calling me because they're like, my pictures look terrible. They printed terrible. And guys, it's not my pictures. It's the lab. It's where you printed it. Where you print matters. So that's why I really like, I want you guys to get an album that is beautiful, gorgeous. These are guaranteed through my lab. If we got them and you weren't happy with them, they're going to reprint it free of charge. Okay. Like, they're going to make sure you are happy. All right. It is very rare that I have any kind of quality issues with any of these books. Okay. A lot of times they catch it before it even leaves the lab. If unfortunately one does come through, and it happens, it's probably happened, gosh, maybe 3 times in like the past 4 years, like, you know, like less than 5 for sure, you know. And the only thing that I've ever had happen is like the printer is running out of ink and then there's like discoloration or something. And I just take a picture of it and I send it to the lab and I say, hey guys, like, this picture in here doesn't look great. And that's why I love having the album shipped to me first, so I can inspect it and make sure there's nothing wrong with it, make sure it's perfect before I ship it to you. And that way I can ask for a replacement immediately, you know. And then I will turn around and ship it to you, or you have the option of picking it up here in the studio. So either way, whatever you want to do, totally flexible. If you live super far, I can ship it to you free of charge. If you're in the area and like you want to pick it up, you could do that too. Or say like at my house, like UPS and FedEx is really great. Like, I have no trouble getting packages from UPS and FedEx. Anything that gets sent through the post office, like even if it's like I legit have had medications shipped to me post office priority mail and I never get it. Like medications, like I never get them. So if you have any issues receiving UPS packages or FedEx packages, because some of the albums ship UPS, some of them ship FedEx, like I prefer for you to just come back and pick it up at the studio, you know, like we don't need anybody else getting your album. And definitely don't want it lost, okay? Like if there's an issue with you getting any kind of packages or anything, like we're going to talk about it. You have the option of picking it up here as well. So, and then look at the thickness of these paper. Like this isn't just like plain paper. Like these are like cardboard practically. Like they're so nice and thick. Like you're not going to like tear a page flipping through these. You're not going to have to worry about corners getting bent. There's like, it's like seamless down the center here. There's no gap. Like it's kind of almost hard to see like where the page even folds, you know? So I love that because you're not losing any of your image here. You're not getting cut in half, you know, visually. Like this lab is just phenomenal. Like you really, really have to see these albums in person. Like, look at that gorgeous color. Hi, Megan. Let's see. Let's show off like some, make sure I don't show off anything. I shouldn't. Look how gorgeous she is. Woo! Ooh, I hope I don't get in trouble for that one. Look at this sequin bodysuit. Like, I'm gonna have to look for this outfit. This was like a while ago. That sequin bodysuit isn't mine. Oh, how cute are these bottoms? Ooh, I love that lace. Let's see. There's another cute pose with the cute t-shirt she brought that says "Say no to pants." So cute. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's several in here I can't share. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, this cover. So let me show you some of the different cover materials, because like this place, I'm telling you, and they just came out with even more covers that I need to order swatches for. But like, look at this. Like, these are all different covers that you can choose. There's one ring. There's another one. Here's another one. Like, you're going to be all here all day just picking covers. No, just kidding. No, but like, everybody has a different taste and what they like, you know, like, and they just came out with more. So I'm going to have to order some more. But like, they're all so different. Like, you know, if you like kind of like that floral pattern, but you want gold, we got you. You know, you want, this one's like really high. This is like a mirror. Let's see. Oh, this one I love. It's like this like Merlot, but it's also kind of like black, kind of wine colored in there. Here's like a silver and white one that's got a nice little shimmer. There's like another kind of gray one. Here's a white one. And then if you really, really like the sparkle and shine, like they've got glitter ones. Ooh, how pretty is that? There's a pink. Ooh, this one's really reflective. There's a gold one. This one is kind of like a linen look, and it has like just a little bit of sparkle. So like maybe you want a little sparkle, but not like overwhelming amount of sparkle. Here's like a rose gold one. This one's like a totally different pattern, which is kind of cool. Let's see, there's another kind of linen one with a little sparkle. These are really pretty too. Kind of has like, and they have a really nice texture that you can feel. So this is why I really like to show you guys these in person when you come for your session to design your album, so that you can get a feel for them too, because they have different textures to them too. So like there's a black one, there's a white with silver. There's also like a ton of velvet options if you really like that velvety feel, like black, gray, yellow, gold, green, like anything. Red velvet is super popular. There's like a maroon, like look how pretty, like look at this color, really pops. In the velvets, I would say black and red are probably the most popular colors in the velvets. And then here's a red velvet one, which is just like, if you're thinking of like Valentine's Day or Christmas, like the red velvet, and see like matching with the red heels, like it's just like chef's kiss. Like, and then these are samples that I buy discounted for my lab. So like yours will not have that printed on there, you know? And then the red with the gold pages, it's just perfection. I love it. Let's see some other cover options. So they don't offer real leather covers anymore, just because number one, leather can start cracking, peeling. You have to take care of it, you know, and it's not so acceptable anymore to like do leather. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, like PC wise, I guess, you know. So they do have vegan leather, which sounds weird, vegan leather options. So it's like imitation leather, and like you really have to see these in person and get the feel for that leather feel, you know. Like, let me see if there's, and then they have different colors. But can you guys tell, see, you got to see these in person. Like maybe this one you can tell a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. You can see like the grain, like the imitation leather grain in there. See, it's hard to catch. And then these are kind of more basic, just some solid black, gray colors. These are cool. These are like, I don't know, they're just shimmery. They just have so many different options, like, and everybody is attracted to something different. Some people want a different color. Some people want to like match, like here, like some women want to match whatever outfit they're wearing on their cover image to their cover. And then some women will choose a more neutral cover so that it doesn't matter what image they choose here, that it's going to go and complement each other really well. Let's see. Did I show? I think I showed most of these like very, very quickly. Yeah. And then, yeah, they just came out with some new covers, so I'm going to have to order. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Okay, so, oh, you can also, from the same lab that does these albums, you can also get what I call a keepsake box. So whatever cover material you choose for your album, your box will match it. And it's just like this. And you pop your book in there. And it has this ribbon to help pull the book out, you know? So like, let me show you real quick. Let's see. This one's so heavy, like I can't really pick it up with one hand. So yeah, so here's the box. And then depending on what cover you get, this will either be black or white. And then open it up. And then the ribbon here helps you pop the book out so that you can grab it more easily and pull it out. So you see it right there. And then whatever size of album you get, your box will match that size. So this is the box made for the 12 by 12. And it's nice because like, say you have like a really sexy picture right here, like, can't see it no more. Like it just gives you a little extra privacy, you know, in case you have this like, I don't know, on your dresser, your nightstands, bookshelf, you know. And then it also protects your book. So it's super, you know, super nice. Okay, so that's the keepsake box. Another really cool thing you can get is this. I call this bedside art. So it's a little acrylic print. And it's printed kind of like on this shimmery kind of metallic paper. I think you can see it better in this one. Yeah, you see how like the color kind of shimmers a little bit? So this is an acrylic print, super thin, lightweight. You could hang like, you know, maybe put a command strip here if you wanted to hang it. But what I like is it comes with these little feet so that you can display it. Like either on your dresser, your nightstand, my voice is going, maybe your partner's nightstand, so you can display it like that. Right? So that's the bedside art. Let's see what else. Oh, I just want to show you this cover material too. I don't know if this one was in the, but like, see, they have so many options for just like whatever you like. This is kind of like a fuchsia with the gorgeous wings. Let's see. And then, yeah, if you're not doing the gilding, the side of the pages is white, just like white paper. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have? Ooh, I haven't shown you guys these. You can get a set of playing cards with one of your images on here. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you. And unfortunately, it's only one image that gets printed on these, which if you think about it, if there was different images on here, like you would know who had, you know, an ace of spades or whatever. Like, so yeah, there's just one image on the back of these, but like these used to be really popular when I first started like 4 years ago. And they're not, I don't know, they're just, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, Tabitha, no cheating. No cheating at Texas Hold'em. But I just, what's her name? Beyonce's song just popped into my head. Have y'all heard Beyonce's new country song? Yeah, it's kind of weird saying that. But yeah, she came out with a country song, and I think it's called Texas Hold'em. But anyway, I feel like Texas Hold'em used to be really, really popular, like at one point, and like, I don't know, it's just not like as popular. Like I remember going to like Texas Hold'em parties, you know, with friends and stuff, and like playing tournaments and stuff, and like, I don't know, I don't hear about people doing that so much anymore. Have you guys? Or maybe it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's just not popular in my circle of friends anymore. I don't know. Or like, but yeah, but you can get some playing cards with one of your images. Ooh, you can get a calendar with your images, okay? You can start it any month you want in the year. And obviously, you know, you get 12, one for every month. You choose, so you choose the 12 images, but not like what month it coordinates with, okay? But like, how gorgeous are these? Isn't this fun? She brought, so like, I want to say she was a Texas Cowboys fan and he was a Denver Broncos. I had my finger there strategically just in case. And he was like a Broncos. That's Broncos, right? Denver Broncos? I don't know anything about football. So like they're like a split house. So she brought these really fun helmets. I was like, what are these called? Helmets. So you can get a calendar and it comes like this little desktop easel. And guys, don't worry about like, you know, it being only good for a year, because this paper is very easy to cut. So like if you wanted to like cut the calendar part off and like just keep the photo printed, like it's super easy to do that, like, you know. But anyway, just a little trick. Okay, other goodie you can get are these. So I call these snapshots. I have to call them snapshots because Polaroid is trademark. Okay, these are not Polaroids. Because they're printed on this really pretty fine watercolor paper. So it's not at all like a Polaroid, okay? So, but it's this really nice paper that doesn't glare, okay? So it's not gonna glare when you're looking at it. You know, you don't see my ring lights in here like you did with the acrylic print or the acrylic cover. So it's really nice. Okay, it's kind of like a little matte, I guess, you know, not glossy. And these, when I order them, they come in a set of 10 and they come already gift wrapped for you in this really cute little box. Okay, like with the bow already made and everything. So you don't even have to like try to make a pretty bow like that, because I couldn't. But yeah, they come in a set of 10. So like if you wanted this for a cute little, you know, or like to have it on here, like this little photo holder. It's so cute. Look, it has a heart base. I got this little cute photo holder on Amazon. I want to say for like $5. And then, or you know, they make individual ones. And this one also has a heart up here to hold. So like if you wanted to change out pictures, like, so if you wanted an option similar to the calendar that didn't have the calendar on there, that's good year round or any year, you know, you could look at getting these little snapshots, and it comes in a set of 10. So those are really fun. Let's see, what else? Okay, I showed you guys the USB drive. We went over the smartphone app. Another thing too, obviously, is like canvases. So like this is actually a canvas back here. So canvases are super thick, okay? They're also printed where they don't have a lot of glare. Because if you have this hanging in your home and you have your overhead lights on, or you have a lot of windows in that room, it's going to cast a glare, just like it would on the acrylic covers on the albums. So I really prefer these to say like a print, you know, that's super glossy. And once you put it in a picture frame and you hang it on your wall, you're probably going to have that piece of glass right there. And then the glass is going to glare. So what I do, if you're not interested in a canvas, which these are so convenient, guys. Like, it's already ready to hang, you know. It's got a back on there to support it. It's super easy to dust. You don't need to bother framing it. It's so easy, just throw it up. So like, however, if you do have like, I don't know, maybe you have a theme in your bedroom, like with glass and gold, you know, like I love glass and gold. And you have all your photos in your bedroom with glass and gold frames, you could totally get a print. My prints that I offer aren't super glossy, okay? They're a semi-gloss. And I print it on this hard board. So if you want it, you wouldn't have to put a piece of glass over it for it to stay up, for, you know, like standing up in your picture frame. So this is kind of like a standard width that picture frames, or most picture frames, I should say most standard picture frames, because like, watch somebody find one frame and it doesn't fit, you know, but like most standard picture frames will accommodate these prints, okay? And then you don't need that piece of glass to hold your picture in there. Like this is gonna stay upright in there already for you. That way you don't have to have the piece of glass, you don't have to have the glare, you don't have to have the weight, because then you're having to worry about hanging this very heavy, you know, picture frame with heavy glass on it. So yeah, if you're still interested in prints, I do offer prints, but I mount them for you on this hard board. Then too, like you don't have to worry about warping and the humidity, you don't have to worry about the corners bending. So it's just really, really nice. So, but I will say the canvases by far are probably the most popular. And then this is what I call small. It's an 11 by 14. So a little bigger than a sheet of paper. This is my medium, which is 20 by 30 inches, which is probably my favorite size. And then before I get off the live video today, I'll get my, because my 24 by 36, which is my large size, is too big to take off the wall. I will show you that one in a second, you know. Okay, so obviously we do wall art, we do those prints. Let me see, we went over, I have my little cheat sheet over here with notes. So let me see, I showed you guys the viewfinder, the bedside art, the snapshot box, the smartphone app. I showed you guys my pretty USB drives. Let's see, we got the playing cards, the calendar. I think I covered everything, you know? But basically just lots of options for you guys, because everybody wants something a little bit different, you know? Just to reiterate, that's the word, right? Reiterate? Yeah, reiterate. Oh man, now it sounds really weird. Just to remind you that when we do your photo shoot, I like to shoot a variety of images. Like I like to shoot a little bit of everything. So I like to get things that are like pretty covered up, pretty tasteful. Like, well, all of my stuff is tasteful, but like, let me show you. Let's see. Well, like this image. So like, I mean, she's really not showing any skin in this, but how beautiful is it, right? So I love to get images that you could share if you wanted to. You could print and hang in your home if you wanted to. You can use it as your profile picture. I have so many bombshells that do that. You can have it as your screensaver on your phone. Like they're not showing off too much, you know, like they're not too overly sexy. So you can like share them a little more easily. But yeah, and then I also like to get smiley images, images with your eyes closed, you know, images where you do have your eyes open, but you're not smiling, like this pretty one right here. You know, I really like to shoot a big variety for you guys so that you can do what you want with your images. Let's see. there's a lot of these in here that are super sexy that I can't share. She did the shower set too, which is a little too steamy for Facebook. Yeah, like here's eyes open, not smiling. And I'll help you get these facial expressions. Oh my God, this is the best. Y'all, I mean, you could hang this on the wall. Like, how gorgeous is that? So, like, I love doing this, where I'll do an image right smack in the middle of your book, where it takes up both sides of the pages, so you can have, like, a centerfold. And, like, I mean, that's just a showstopper right there. You know, like, if you had, like, if you were wanting to just, okay, I know not everybody is going to share and display their images in their home like this, but, like, you can get an easel that will hold your book. And say you just had, like, a bookshelf in your bedroom or something, and you displayed your album like this, you know? And then you can come in here and change it whenever you want and display, like, some other gorgeous photos that you can wake up to every morning and remind yourself what a hottie you are, you know? Like, some of these are too hot for Facebook. Okay, here's, we can share those. Like, how gorgeous, right? So yeah, I just like to give you guys lots of different, like, a variety of poses, a variety of facial expressions. However, I do, and I tell people, like, yeah, okay, you're not gonna be in love with every pose. That's okay. I average probably 100 images a session. There's gonna be images you love, okay? Some people really like the sexy stuff. Some people don't. It's up to you. We're gonna get a little bit of everything, okay? But it doesn't matter what I shoot. I still have a very tasteful, classy style. Like, I don't think you've got to, like, show it all, you know, to be sexy. Let me see. Toya said, you really did work with my facial expressions. Yes, I help you guys with every little detail in the, from, like, your hands. Like, okay, so I'm kind of a stickler. Oh, your hair too. Like, I'm kind of OCD about the hair. Like, I'm making sure that the hair looks good, that we don't have any funky flyaways, you know. I love to, like, frame your face with your hair, you know. Like, hair is a prop. Like, I like to do some poses with your hair up. I like to do some poses with your hands in your hair pushing up, you know, like maybe framing your face, you know what I mean? Like I play with hair a lot. Let's see. I also, with your hands, like, this is honestly a good tip for pictures, period. So you never want your hands fully open like this, okay? Because look how huge my hand looks, right? Wherever I put this hand, look at that. How enormous do my hands look? And then pay attention next time when you look at a picture. Our eyes go to hands, you know? So, like, if I had my hand here, your eye is gonna go here, okay? So, like, you don't want your hand like this, okay? But you also don't want robot hands, okay? Like, you want just a natural, soft hand. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, it's about the details. So I'm gonna help you with your hand positions, you know, and then, like, pose the rest of you, you know, including facial expressions, you know. Let me see. Tabitha said, "Thank goodness, girl," because sometimes I think I look one way, and man, it is not the way it comes out, right? Okay, so quick. Another little tip too, okay, or, like, I don't know, disclaimer, but, like, you're gonna come in here and you're gonna be doing these poses and you're gonna be like, what do you want me to do, Robbie? And you're gonna feel, like, dumb, and you're gonna be like, okay, this can't look good, but I promise you it's gonna look fabulous. Like, you just have to trust me. Like, yes, none of this stuff, like, yes, it's gonna feel awkward. Who's walking around like this with their hands, like, or hair, you know what I mean? Like, holy, you know, like, nobody. Like, they're all awkward poses, you know? But you gotta trust me because they're gonna look bomb in the pictures. Like, you just gotta trust me, okay? I will help you if you're like me and you got a really good RBF. Like, well, that was kind of sexy actually. Some RBF faces can be sexy, but I will help you with that. You know, we don't want the angry RBF, you know, so we'll work on that. I make it super fun and easy. I'm serious. Like, you're gonna feel so silly and we're gonna laugh our heads off, but you're gonna look like a gorgeous bombshell. Like, I promise. I make it so easy. I demonstrate a lot of the poses on myself. I'll show you pictures while we're shooting. So you can see, like, literally right there in my camera, and you'll be able to see this on Tuesday when we do our live photo shoot, because I'll show you pictures on my camera while we're shooting. Like, already hot bombshell. Like, not even retouched yet. Like, gorgeous. Just because of the way I pose you, the angle, the lighting, like, it's all the things. Like, so many things go into it. Let me see. Toya said, it's been 1 year. My only regrets was not investing more into my albums. See, guys? Like I said before, like, it's much better, more economical just to get what you want when you come in for your session. But Toya, yes, I would love it if you came back for another photo shoot. So I have, like, you know, I have more lingerie now than I did a year ago. I have another whole new set of wings than I did a year ago. I have 2 new sets than I did a year ago. Like, I'm always playing around and trying new things, you know, so that you guys can, like, you know, do something new, you know, when you come back. Lori said, I totally need help with the confident sexiness. I got you, girl. I got you, Lori. After your photo shoot, you're going to feel like a hot diva. Like, I'm telling you guys, I get so many, like, literally all the time, women, like, will text me after, like years after their photo shoot and tell me, like, Robbie, I was having a bad day at work and I came home and looked at my album and I just, like, instantly felt better, you know? Like, so many women, like, tell me, like, okay, I always say you gotta want to do a photo shoot for yourself first before you can do it for anybody else. It's too intimate of a experience. You're out here, you're wearing lingerie in front of a stranger, you're being vulnerable, you're doing all of these awkward, odd poses and things with your face, you know, like, yeah, it's like you're being vulnerable, you know? If you're not in it for you, then you can't be in it for anybody else. Like, you gotta want to do it for you first. And then, you know, whoever else can just, like, enjoy the benefits later. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be, I feel too that when you're in it for yourself, you're also a little more committed to it, you know? And, like, just that little extra commitment. Like, we get just, like, the, like, sexier pictures. Like, I don't know what it is, like, but you're, like, committed to getting that sexiness out, you know? And, like, I'm getting the sexiness out of you too, like, and it just makes magic happen when we come together, you know? But I've had so many bombshells that, like, will do a photo shoot and get an album and they're just like, yeah, he's never gonna look at that album. Smartphone app, he's gonna be looking at the smartphone app all the time. You would be astonished how many women text me later and they're like, I look at my album all the time. He never looks at it. I pull it out all the time. It's always me. I'm always the one flipping through the pages, you know? I think us as women, we have this, like, tactile, like, we want to feel and touch things and we want to, like, have it in our hands and, like, see it and, like, experience it. And guys, like, are just so visual. Like, they're perfectly happy with the images on the smartphone apps. So, like, I don't know. Do y'all get that too? Like, I don't, like, you know, I don't know what, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, an example. Like, okay, so since, you know, like, we were just talking about winter and stuff, like, I always want, like, soft, like, fuzzy sweaters and, like, soft blankets and, like, fleece blankets, you know, and, like, I have, like, what do you call them? Oh, is it a Snuggie? It's like the blanket with the arms and the pockets. Like, I'm very much like, I want it to feel good on my skin, you know, like guys my husband don't care about that stuff. Like, he's like, okay, it's keeping me warm. That's good. Okay. That's it. Like, that's it. Criteria met. Like, they're so easy. Guys are so easy. That's probably what it really is. Like, guys are very easy. But like, yeah, you would be shocked how many women text me and they're like, I look at my book all the time, you know, like, and like, I have so many bombshells that come back and they wish they had gotten like the bigger album, you know, or more pictures, or, you know, I don't know, whatever. Like, they wish they got the viewfinder or something. Like, you know, I hear that all the time. Like, because, I don't know, I think like women were just more physical, you know, I guess, maybe. I don't know, you guys tell me, like, do you feel like that's true for you or not? I wouldn't say it is for my husband. Like, he would be perfectly happy, which is, I think guys are more into like the easy access, like just whip out my phone whenever I want and I can look at my gorgeous wife. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's it, you know? But yeah, I have so many bombshells afterwards. Like, oh my gosh, like unbelievable. Like, women come, right? And because I provide the hair and the makeup, the wardrobe, everything, like so many women come in and they're like, Robbie, I've never worn a piece of lingerie in my life. I don't own a single pair of lingerie. Don't worry, I got you. Like, I got all the lingerie here, and I'll guide you to pick the best lingerie pieces for you that are going to be flattering on camera too. So like, and then like I hear so many, I love it, but a lot of women like afterwards are like, oh, Robbie, you need to tell me where I can get this, you know, that they wore at their photo shoot. Like, I want to buy it, you know? And then like they buy that, and then they're like, oh, I got to get this too. And then they buy more, and then they get more lingerie. And then like they're wearing lingerie all the time and they're feeling sexy all the time. And like, I love it. I love it. That's all I want is for you guys to like feel that way, like all the time, you know, like the sexy, gorgeous bombshell that you are, not just like, you know, mom, grandma, you know, like it's in there. It's in each of you. Like, I love like women like messaging me back later, like, Robbie, I bought this, look at this, you know, and they send me, you know, something they found on Amazon or something, which I love because like, there's so many times that I've bought and stuff that bombshells have recommended, you know, to me, you know. Yes. Okay, wait. We are more about memories and men are more about right now. Yes, Tabitha, yes, they really are. I feel that way too. Yeah, they're very much like what they want right now, and it's not like thinking ahead and preserving memories and stuff, you know, and like, yeah, it's always like when I used to shoot family portraits, it was always the women, the moms, the grandmas that were reaching out to book me to schedule photo shoots because they want those images to preserve memories, you know, like very, probably 5 or less, 15 years, guys that have reached out to book a photo shoot, any kind of photo shoot, you know? But yeah, I totally agree with you, Tabitha. Let's see what else. I think that's it, guys. That's all the like goodies that you can get with your images and stuff. I'm looking just to make sure I didn't forget something. Oh, okay. Let me grab my phone and show you. So like, remember I said like, so like this is an 11 by 14. Okay. Just to show you scale. That's small, medium. That medium is 20 by 30. And these are just what I'm calling small, medium, large, which are the 3 most popular sizes. This is my 24 by 36. That's the large. Okay, so like, let me back up. So like that's a 20 by 30, which is the medium. That's a 24 by 36, which is the large, to give you an idea of the scale. And like, honestly, like, look, all of these are 20 by 30. Well, except that one. It doesn't look that big once you hang it on the wall. You know, it's really true. Okay, let me see. What did Ginger say? Ginger said, so true. My husband does look at my album and loves it. Oh, I love that. But he did ask why I didn't get the app. And he tells me to get it. He wants to have them at his fingertips. Okay, Ginger, reach out to me. We could still get you the smartphone app. So reach out, okay? We'll hook you up. Okay, let's see. Because Ginger did her session not that long ago whatsoever. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, Ginger, reach out to me. You can still get the smartphone app. I can hook you up. Okay, let's see what else. Let me scroll and make sure I didn't miss any questions. Yeah, guys, like, I am here for you guys. Like, help with absolutely anything, because I want you guys to look like that's my job, is to make you guys look like bombshells, okay? You just got to trust me, okay? And I've been doing this for like a long time. And like, guys, don't worry if you're plus size. Don't worry about your facial expressions. You know, like, there really is nothing to worry about. Like, I got you. Like, I'm a plus size girl, okay? Like, we can be sexy too, all right? I guarantee it. All right, so quick update on the giveaway. We are still going through selecting finalists to schedule phone calls with us, okay? So keep an eye out on your email. Oh, who did the fireworks? How did you do that? I love that. I've never seen that before. I gotta learn how to do that. Oh, thank you to whoever did fireworks. I don't know how that happened. I don't know who did it. I can't tell, but I love it. Did y'all see it, or is it just me? Do y'all see the fireworks that was just up here on the screen? Okay, now I'm like, is it just my phone that was showing that? Okay, so, yeah, the giveaway, we're still selecting finalists. Keep an eye out on your email, okay? Make sure to, yeah, y'all saw it? That was so cute. That's gotta be new. Okay, see, I've seen these floating up thumbs up before and like hearts, but I've never seen the fireworks. I love that. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Alicia. Alicia, did you notice somebody back here? Miss Hot Thang. But I'm telling y'all, it's my ADHD. The giveaway. We're announcing the winners this Thursday. So we're still scheduling. We still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we could schedule your finalist phone interview, phone call, you know. And it's not going to take long, but check your spam folder in case that email went there, okay? It's going to have a link to a calendar so that you can schedule your phone call with us. Let's see what else. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live again here at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to give you a studio tour, and I'm going to show off some of our lingerie. So if you have a session booked, or if you're thinking about booking, you can kind of get an idea of the outfits that we have. However, most of the women who do a photo shoot with me use my clothes. So like, if you see anybody's images here on Facebook in the group, like, it's probably my outfit. If you're curious if an outfit is mine, just drop a comment and I can tell you. Like, I bought everything. I know what I bought. I know what's in there, you know. And like, we actually even have like I have it all organized by photo, so I can like run through and look at the photos really quickly. Like, I know what we got. Oh, Alicia, I know this is one of my favorite poses too. Like, you slayed it, girl. Woo! Let's see what else. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna go through and I'll give you a tour of the studio, all the different sets, all the props, the angel wings, the lingerie, all that good stuff. Tuesday, we're going to do a live photo shoot again at 7 p.m. because I know it's difficult sometimes to hop on and watch the lives during the daytime where you're at work. So we're going to do it at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Wednesday at 7 p.m., I'm going to be here available for just questions, you know, and like, I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about my history, why I love Boudoir so much, and why I love the bombshell community so much, and why you guys are the best and touch my heart every day. Like, you just don't know. Y'all don't even know. Y'all have like saved me so many times. Like, y'all don't even know. Let's see. And then Thursday, we're going to announce the winners. So yes, Thursday we'll announce the 3 lucky winners to the 3 free photo shoots. And I will see you guys again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Bye, bombshells.